Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. Numerous studies have shown that palm oil is rich in phytonutrients and other beneficial components which can prevent and manage various non-communicable diseases. Now, as the world population hits the 10 billion mark by 2050, the demand for edible oils will increase tremendously. Palm oil remains a crucial factor in global food security. Apart from palm oil's high yield, its long economic lifespan between 25 and 30 years assures a reliable supply of palm oil to the world. Excellencies and distinguished delegates and guests, given this significant role in food production, Malaysian food manufacturers have assured that the palm oil used is safe. Now, it's a growing ensuring battle which the ministry is familiar and POB is actively pursuing this, and I've alluded to earlier working with Indonesia, and I'm pleased that the new Prime Minister of Thailand, Mr. Seta, has given me the assurance that Thailand will come on board to work together with Malaysia and Indonesia and hopefully other countries in presenting our case, particularly to the European Union. And I must say that in my recent meeting with the Netherlands Prime Minister, Mark Rutte, who was here, he has given the assurance, at least as the largest importer of palm oil in Europe, that he would certainly show better understanding and empathy to the concerns of the industry, particularly the more advanced in terms of oil and the palm oil production, like Indonesia, Malaysia, and now growing to be in Thailand. And I've, on behalf of the government, expressed my appreciation to the efforts of the Prime Minister of the Netherlands. Malaysian agro-commodity products, primarily palm oil, timber, cocoa, and rubber exports, will also be subject to EU Deforestation-free Regulation, EUDR, which is expected to take effect by January 2025. While we agree with the spirit behind this regulation, I mentioned to Premier Abang Johari yesterday that the huge campaign against the emission of carbon emission of peat soil in Sarawak, that's been the past. You must commend the efforts, the aggressive effort by Sarawak government to stop this. And it is only, should I say, reasonable on the part of the EU to recognize this and show some sort of appreciation and to not dig the problems of the past. I mean, they have taken this measure at a cost. It is not something which is readily taken by governments, because that was the practice in some areas in the past, but the government had taken very aggressive, responsible measures. And I think countries in Europe should show some appreciation and reciprocate by not necessarily supporting it, financially, but at least to give that recognition and therefore recognize the efforts by Malaysia and Indonesia and Thailand in this regard. And in their desire to continue with this reduction of carbon emission, etc., take into consideration of the problems of the emerging economies.